Hello, welcome to the Alpine School District Connect with Alpine videocast.
Welcome, Alpine School District. Today I am joined by Brandon Johnson, Bond Counsel for Alpine School District. As many of you are aware, currently on the ballot for November elections is Proposition 1, which is a general obligation bond. It is important for all of our patrons to be informed about the bond. Brandon, you serve as bond counsel for us to give counsel and advice about going out for bonds. Some people get confused about bonds, so we're here to clarify some information. We have a AAA credit rating. What does that mean when a district has that type of rating and they're going out for general obligation bonds?
Yeah, so first of all, a bond is basically a loan, a commercial loan to the district, and a voter authorized bond is the lowest cost way for the school to finance new schools, school improvements, safety and security improvements, all kinds of capital projects. And you mentioned the AAA credit rating. It's the equivalent of a perfect or near perfect credit score for an individual.
And do most districts have a AAA rating?
The answer is no. There are actually only 14 out of 13,000 similar sized school districts in the entire country that have that.
So it's quite rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Thanks for your explanation and understanding. And really it's a tribute to the taxpayers throughout Alpine School District. They're the ones who are paying back the bonds. And just shows that we have taxpayers and we have a process committed to sound financial transactions.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because of the history of the bonds and the fact that a great taxpayer base and great taxpayers, a great economy, all of those give bondholders assurance that they will be paid back on time and the amount that they're owed.
Another question that taxpayers have is what is the difference between the tax rate and the taxes, property taxes that people pay, and how will this bond affect the tax rate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's important to make that distinction between a tax rate and property taxes that someone, a homeowner or a property owner pays out. The tax rate is the actual rate set by the district, and it's basically a percentage or a fraction of a percentage per $1,000 of property value. And so the tax rate is what's set by the district. The actual property taxes you pay is a factor of the tax rate plus your property value. If the value of your property or your house goes up, then the amount of taxes you pay will go up even though the tax rate has remained the same or even has gone down.
Alpine School District has a history of layering their bonds, and so we don't increase the tax rate with new bonds. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Sure, yeah. So the district has said that they don't expect a tax rate increase, even with an additional $595 million of bonds or so. And a taxpayer would say, well, how is that possible to not increase the tax rate? And there's two primary reasons for it. One is, as you mentioned, the district already has other bonds outstanding. And as they pay those off, they layer in the new bonds to replace the old ones that have been paid off. And in fact, the district has had a history of paying off their debt even faster than expected. They prepay them faster than expected.
It is important for all of our patrons, our voters, to be informed. More information about our general obligation bond is available at alpineschools.org. We encourage all voters to be informed and, most importantly, to vote on November 8th.
Thank you for joining us today on another Connect with Alpine videocast. We appreciate your support and engagement with your neighborhood school.